All of you doing? Second day of the week, Tuesday. Happy evening for Tuesday to all of you. Hope you are progressing well in your planned week now, right? The second day of the week. So most of you now in rush to leave the home or to leave towards leave the office, and you have to commute to the home. So maybe some of you might be staying back into the office for some time. So I would like you to just find some 10 to 15 minutes to listen today's talk again, because today I come up with some one more interesting topic for the project managers generally experience. But today I'm going to share with you one of my the story of my experience of the moment I actually I for last 22 plus years when I worked with as a PMO lead and managing project management teams. I realized that actually it's not project management, it's actually people management. And that's what I want to share with you today. Okay. But before that, I would like to quickly introduce to all those new people who are listening me first time. This is Tushar Chaudhary, your leadership coach for project managers. I help mid senior project managers who are having more than 15 plus 20 years plus experience, and you are really good in your technical domain. You really did great, and you are a subject matter expert now. But somewhere this subject matter expertise is now becoming a blockage for your career now, because the people around you, the organization, the leadership in your workplace now started looking you only as an operational person or a delivery person or expert into a technical domain, and that's really blocking you to go to the leadership roles. Okay, and this is where I help you guys to create that leadership branding, leadership ecosystem for yourself, so that you could operate every time in that, using that ecosystem and create influence in the workplace. And that's how you will get you will attract the leadership opportunities. Okay, so in nutshell, I want to escape you from that performance trap, that experience trap, that delivery trap, and convert your years of experience, you convert your expertise into influence that will attract leadership opportunities and also build your authority and high income job roles also. Okay, so that's about me. Now let's go into the topic. So tell me, I want to ask you a question that, tell me, how many of you become project managers thinking your job is planning, scheduling, tracking progress, or managing risk, but slowly you realize something different. The biggest challenge, what you realize is that the biggest challenge is not the project, the biggest challenge is dealing with people. Now, because when you work with people, there is different opinions having people, there are different styles of working, there are different attitudes we have to deal with, different egos we have to deal with, different expectations we have to deal with. And that's why today I want to share with you one of the moments from my career when I realized that project management is actually a people management. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to really share with you this illusion of project management. See, in the beginning of our careers, we believe that if I create a perfect project plan, everything will work smoothly. But real projects don't work like that. I when I read this book by Daniel Pink, the book name is Drive, the famous book. uh, I got a very powerful insight. See, Daniel Pink explained in this book that people are driven by autonomy, then mastery, and then purpose. Okay, not just instructions. Okay, now people do not move because of plans. Okay, people move. The projects don't move by plans. Project moves because of people feel motivated to act. Yeah, is that a well moment for you? Please type yes in the comment section. Now let me share with you one of real workplace example from my experiences. We had a technically very strong team, and the project plan was very solid. The timelines very clear, but slowly the project started slipping, not because of the technical issues, because the team was not aligned. Now, s- few people from the team felt their work was not valued. Another team was frustrated with dependencies. Now meetings became tense, communication reduced between the people. And at that point, I realized something, that I was managing the project, but I was not managing the people behind the project. So I changed my approach. Instead of only tracking the task, I started listening to concerns, understanding the team frustrations, aligning the expectations, and encouraging the open conversations. Now, within a few weeks, something changed. Energy improved, communication improved, and the project started moving forward. And that moment changed my thinking, that projects don't fail because of the task. They fail because people are not aligned properly. People are misaligned. Okay. There is a deeper leadership insight behind this, and I want you to please read this book by Simon Sinek, The Leaders Eat Last. Leaders Eat Last. Again, very fantastic book. Simon explained in that book that the great leaders create trust and safety in the teams. See, when people feel safe, they speak openly, they collaborate better, they solve problems faster. But when trust is missing, people hide issues, they avoid responsibility, they blame others. So, project success completely depends on the team environment, not just the process. Do you agree with me? Type yes in the comment section. So, I'll share with you a leadership reality here. See, I would like you to read one more book, and which really influenced my thinking. The book name is The Human Side of Enterprise. Now, the book author is MacGregor. MacGregor explained that leaders who see people as capable and responsible create better performances. But leaders who see people as just resources, they create resistances. That's the big shift from managing resources to leading people. Now, how to do this shift? There would be a question in your mind: how can I move this, shift this mindset of resources to creating leading people? Now, I would like to share with you three powerful practical shifts that you should start implementing straight away. The shift number one: I want you to move from the task management mindset to people alignment mindset. Don't when you go to the office, when you enter into office, most of the times, typically what happens is our day is completely get consumed, or you get hijacked by tasks, meetings, and discussions with people, and the stakeholders, and reviewing and checking and all that stuff, right? So then, solving the technical challenges. So rather than you get consumed or hijacked by the task in your schedule, I want you to spend some time on daily basis for aligning people. Don't just ask what is the status. Ask how the team feeling about this work. So this alignment improves the execution, yeah, and performance also. So that's the shift number one. Now the shift number two, no, I've seen many project managers, they are under their huge pressure, workload pressure. They want to be creating the good results and good deliveries, and they want to create the image also as a status in the public image for delivering the good projects. And because of that, they enter into that controlling mode, or maybe that micromanaging mode. So I want you to move from that controlling mode to building connection mode. See, you cannot control people, but you can connect with them through simple actions like just listen actively, just acknowledge their efforts, and importantly, be in their shoes. Try to understand what are actually the problem they're going through. Might be they might be feeling overwhelmed, they might be feeling insecure about the AI is taking over and they may lose their jobs. Okay, they might be feeling burnt out, they might be not sure about what exactly to be done, and the skills need to be improved. So understand and and enter in their shoes and understand what is going in their world, what is actually happening in their world. Okay, so connection builds the trust. Okay, that's the second shift. And the third shift is, I want you to move from this, because in the second shift, which I mentioned, that most of us are, but the moment you get into the office, you get hijacked by different tasks. And then default mode for you is to, reviewing, checking, managing the work. Okay. Your entire focus goes on managing the work. I want you to come out of that managing work mindset or approach to managing the energy of your people or leading the energy of your people. Again, this is an identity shift for you. See, teams don't follow the plans, they follow the energy. If your energy is low, the progress will be slow. If your energy is high, the problems get solved faster. So leadership is about just managing the team energy. Where do you agree with me? Just type yes in the comment section. And this is how I'm now going to close this live talk today. And but before that, I would like to share with you one more thought: is that every project manager starts by managing the task. That's a default mode. But influential leaders, they learn something deeper in this. What is the learning from the in-depth learning? First, projects are not about Gantt charts or dashboards, okay, or those metrics or the objectives. It's about people. It's about emotions. It's about that alignment connection. Okay, so the moment you understand this, your leadership will change. You itself, you inside will change. Okay, so there's a human all of us within all of us, right? So that leadership changes and your communication improves and your results improve. Now if this message resonates with you, I want you to comment people in the comment section. And in case you are one of the those mid-senior project manager who is good into technicals, but you are struggling right now in dealing with people, and you want to really build your that leadership muscle to work with the people and give them a proper direction, and you want them to, you want to become a role model for them. If you are this type of aspiration, career aspiration, I want you to have one-to-one session with me. There is a link in the comment section, and also if you go to my LinkedIn profile, you'll find the book an appointment. Okay, or you can connect with my WhatsApp community, leadership, influential leader hub, where are more than 300 plus professionals interacting with each other. We keep sharing with each other, we learn and grow together. Okay, the good thing is there is two campaigns I'm running at the moment. The first campaign is that if you really want to have a one-to-one project leadership awareness on how to really conduct a project leadership in the real workplaces, I'm starting a one-to-one 5-day project leadership mastery challenge where I'm going to have a one-to-one with you so that I can work with you and understand your day-to-day problems and let's solve those problems. Okay, that's for 5 days together. If you're keen for learning all that, and the link will be in the comment section. Join the WhatsApp group, and then I'll invite you for onboarding call. There's another campaign I'm running, which is every Sunday at 10 a.m. I'm running a webinar, which is Project Leadership Mastery, and there I'm going to teach you some of the frameworks which I have implemented in my 22 plus years of project management experience, which help mid-career project managers who are working with me to grow into a leadership level. Okay, and those frameworks I'm going to share with you. You can use it in your day-to-day life also. There are two things. One is the 5-day one-to-one project leadership mastery challenge, the link in the comment section. If you really want to have a one-to-one with me for 5 days, or if you want to have a webinar, you want to attend the webinar first, and then you can decide later what you want to do. Then Sunday at 10 a.m. the webinar project leadership mastery is scheduled. Okay, the link again in the comment section. Join the WhatsApp group. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm signing off now for from this. I'm from signing it off from Bangalore today, and I'll come back tomorrow with another leadership insight. And until that moment, implement all the learnings we have discussed. Take all the actions which I mentioned to you right now, and take care of yourself. And God bless you.